So Cardi B withholds her vote this year because she doesn't feel confident in any candidate nor in the things happening in New York. And the people, specifically the Negroes on the internet, are losing their minds. Child, this is going to be a time. Is y'all ready to talk about it? Let's juice.
Come on, Blaze.
It's the beef for me.
Wow, 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 for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Drop it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Do it for your guy, for your B-O-Y. Come on, baby, we are.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Voodoo Doll TV, back with a quick little jokes or whatever the case may be. And somehow, some way, an old video, I want to say from the end of last year from Cardi, has gone viral or re-viral. I don't know. And the internet is losing their mind. In this video, Cardi is over there talking about how she's just not going to vote. She says that she doesn't like what's going on in New York. She's talking about a lot of budget cuts and funding and how everything is being taken care of outside of the U.S. but not inside of the U.S. and how she's going to withhold her vote so that, you know, hopefully something happens. And this is the weirdest part. People are so upset. People are very, very upset. And I, for the life of me, don't quite get it. But then again, I do. Because Cardi B, from the last election with Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, and, you know, all these other people, she was very vocal about voting. She's done multiple videos on going out to vote. You guys should vote. You should vote. She even interviewed Joe Biden as well during the last run. And now she's withholding her vote. And the people are gagging and fighting. Now, in my opinion, if I have to be completely honest, on one hand, I understand Cardi because, hey, that's what voting is for. You withhold or you demand and then you vote. But then I understand the populace because she has been very vocal about voting. Everybody knows this. She's interviewed Joe Biden in the past. She's always promoted, hey, guys, get out and vote, you know, safety in voting and you guys should vote. It was kind of reminiscent, to be honest, of Diddy. Diddy during the Vote or Die campaign. Do you guys remember that? It was very reminiscent of that. But I understand as well that these celebrities are puppets. See, that's the part of most of you guys don't want to understand. Most of them are puppets. I don't know how, again, this old video resurfaced and went re-viral because when I checked on TikTok, the video was up end of last year. So how and when, let's go call it a coincidence. But, you know, I don't believe in those things. All of a sudden, this stuff is pushed back into the algorithm, getting people talking, and the people are losing their minds. Oh, yes, girl, the people are losing their minds. But before we get into the people's response, do me one favor. Like the video, first of all. And then secondly, let's get into some old video of Cardi B promoting to vote and safety in voting. And you guys need to get out and vote. And she's even going to talk about how to navigate getting at the polls and having a friend with you and your phone fully charged and all this stuff. You guys check it out and I'll come back with some commentary.
Cardi B, and tomorrow is the deadline. Tomorrow is the last day of voting. Yeah, if you know me, you know I hate waking up early, but I'm gonna wake up extremely early so I won't get caught in them lines. If you do get caught in them lines, don't get discouraged. I don't want to vote anymore. I'm tired of this shit. No, make sure you bring snacks. Your phone is fully charged. Go with a friend to keep you entertained. Joke around. I suggest don't be wearing your shirts. Go extremely low key because you never know if some crazy people want to start harassing, attacking you. Shit, we're all black. Nobody can see you. You go in there, mind your business. And I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm tired of getting upset every single time that I see this man talk. It's like, are you fucking serious? Your little one vote change. Like, you can make a change. I can make a change. You don't gotta be special. You don't gotta be rich. You don't gotta be famous. You don't gotta be beautiful. You just gotta be you with your one vote. So let's all go vote tomorrow, bitch. Guys, I voted. It was easy peasy. The hardest part was getting out the fucking call. Go vote because you will feel like I don't know, it feels good after you voted. You feel like you just did something. I don't know. I swear. It's like a weird feeling. So just go out there. My district where I was at, the community center was nice and warm. I hope your community center is nice and warm and comfortable. And yeah, go vote, you fuckers.
All right, so you guys just heard that. And again, I understand both sides. I understand why Cardi is like, you know what, this year or this election year, I'm not feeling either of these candidates, so I'm going to withhold my vote. But Cardi, you have to understand the people's side. You have a large fan base and a large influence. And you're basically now saying, yeah, I know I said all this voting campaign stuff last season, but we're not doing that this season. And it's causing people to take a risk. This is why I keep telling you guys, be careful and be wary of the people you follow, because you may be following them off the ledge. Now, I won't specify if she's leading people off the ledge now or if she did it in the past. I'll leave that up to you to decide. But what I will say is this: you cannot be upset with someone else's choices. And also, if you're going to be a so-called influencer, and I know how many times Cardi has made it vocal that she does not want to be anybody's influencer, even though you've already signed up and already got the check, girl. So that's just what it is. She has to understand that she has a responsibility, and that's just that. I would have much rather her not say anything and be kind of silent than to come out and say what she said, but ultimately here we are. Now, let's get into Cardi today, because she has a way different train of thought than she had 3.5 years ago. Let's get into it. So Cardi goes live. And in this live, she got a rant ready for everybody. She's talking about a bunch of things, but what mostly stuck out in this live is Cardi basically saying, yo, like, we got a lot of stuff in New York that's going on that's not getting taken care of. They talking budget cuts, yet talking about we can fight 2 wars, all types of things. And Cardi says she ain't having none of it. She's withholding her vote. Now, before we get into the video, I don't know how, you know what, I just think, Cardi, you should probably vote more on the local level. But, you know, I'm just saying, if you're trying to, for New York. Never mind. Let's just get into the video.
Angry bitch right now. I'm an angry ass bitch right now. I'm an angry bitch. Y'all need to get in here, because I'm about to go off right now. Right now. Yeah, I'm about to go off right now. Come on in. Hold up. Oh, y'all outside, because usually I be having like 30,000 people by now, but I have 24,000. I need y'all to spread this fucking video. I need y'all to spread this video. And if something happens to me, it's because I'm speaking truth. So God forbid something happens to me or my family or some shit, is because niggas is after me because I'm speaking the truth. And here's the truth, right? In New York, there is a 120 million budget cut. There's a 120 million budget cut in New York that is going to affect schools, public libraries, and the police department. Y'all know I don't give a fuck about the cops, but like, it is what it is. There's going to be an $120 million budget cut with schools, with libraries, and the cops, and the police department. And a $5 million budget cut in sanitation. Of a budget cut in sanitation. Bitch, we're going to be drowning with rats. We're going to be drowning in fucking rats. So we are going to be having a budget cut on these shits. Mind you, and this is why I said, this is why I'm telling y'all, I'm not this year. Don't fucking ask me. I don't give a fuck the resume that they send. I don't give a fuck. I'm not endorsing no fucking presidents no more. Because how is there a $100 million budget cut in New York City for fucking schools, library, police safety, and sanitation? Yeah, Joe Biden's talking about, like, yeah, we could fund 2 wars. We could fund 2 wars. Motherfuckers talking about we don't got it, but we got it. Like, we're the greatest nation. No, the fuck we're not. We're going through some shit right now. Like, say it. Say it. We're really going through, we really are fucked right now. $120 million. Like, where these kids are gonna go? Like, I'm lucky. I'm blessed. I'm whatever the fuck. But like, what's gonna happen to my nieces? What's gonna happen to my nephews? What's gonna happen to my cousins, my aunts, my friends? That's living in the hood. Fuck the hood. Like, my shit. Like, I don't give a fuck if I live in Jersey, bitch. I'm from the Bronx. I don't want to see my shit affected. The Bronx, Brooklyn, it's gonna affect the whole New York. 120 million budget cut on schools, libraries, police department and sanitation. Bitch, New York is already fucking super dirty. Like, yo, you know what's embarrassing? Like, it's like, you know, like, I know people from California, I know people from Atlanta, so I always be like, yeah, New York is the greatest place in the world. Yeah, they be like, New York is dirty. And it is dirty. And we're gonna get even dirtier with the fucking budget cut. And yeah, we talking about we could fund 2 wars. That's like a nigga trying to front like, yeah, I got the money to support 2 bitches, but you really don't. Y'all talk about y'all don't make negotiation with the ops, but y'all need to sit the fuck down with these people and find agreement. No, we cannot fund these fucking wars. We can't. Keep it a bean. We can't. Like y'all doing budget cuts on the biggest city in the United States. Somebody said Cardi look behind. Stop playing with me. This shit is getting out of hand. We're really going, they don't want to say the word, but we're going through a recession right now. We really, really, really fucking are. And Major Eric said it. There's a budget cut going on in New York. And little by little, it's going to go in y'all states. Okay? This is fucking crazy. And then, you know, so, like, you know what? I told myself this week, like, yo, the internet right now is too dark because celebrity drama, of course, we love it. We infuse with it. We watch it. But it's like, yo, that's little of what's really going on in the world right now. That's nothing compared to what's going on in the world right now. The world is in fucking shambles. After the pandemic, a lot of these countries, they want to do shit because every.
All right, y'all heard Cardi, and if you can get past her using the N-word, I'm gonna tell y'all now, it don't never sit right with me. It never will. It never will. Cardi using the N-word just kind of blows me, but, you know, what can I do? You know, I can just say that I don't like it and it's inappropriate, and hopefully other people of Acorn can say the same. Nevertheless, anyways, I was listening to Cardi's message, and she has an actual message. I do think that a lot of the things she's speaking about are local level things, such as the mayor with budget cuts. That's your governor. I understand it trickles down from the president, but for the most part, you can kind of take care of a lot of those things that you're like having a issue with on the local level. That's just me. Number 1. Okay. Number 2, Cardi is making a stance. Regardless to if you agree with it, regardless to if you feel like you can't get past the accent, that was another barrier. But ultimately, she's taking a stance, and that's what the American people, in my opinion, should do for their votes. Not just pick the lesser of 2 evils. You know, we love to do that, especially in the Negro community. It's sickening anyway. But no, she's doing what she should do. Make a video, or not even make a video, take a stance, make it known, and say, hey, I'm withholding my vote. And I don't think that she's wrong for doing that. I truly do not think that she's wrong for doing that. She has family to worry about. She has kids. She's got, like she said, nieces and nephews. She's got things going on. It will directly affect her. So I don't have an issue with her saying, you know what, I'm withholding my vote. I don't understand why we as people push people to vote. I will never understand that concept. I will never understand that whole thing of no, you should vote. It doesn't matter. You should vote. And the favorite line I hear often is, well, your ancestors died for you to vote. False. 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 None of our ancestors died merely for the right to vote. What they died for was to have the right to be a first-class citizen. And a lot of them thought that they would gain first-class citizenship through voting, which is why that, amongst many other things, was mentioned in those marches. So please, Black people, stop just pushing people to vote by saying our ancestors died for the right to vote, because that's not necessarily entirely true. So ultimately, like I was saying, I don't see nothing wrong with it. But Cardi, you can't play political puppet 3.5 years ago and then drop the ball, because now the people who's looking for you to tell you how to vote, how to eat, how to sleep, how to everything else, now they're lost. You got a bunch of lost souls, Barty. The people need guidance. You're their leader. Crazy. Anyway, this girl has something to say about Cardi, another Black woman. Jeez. she looks like she's from Acorn too. Let's get into what she had to say. This is crazy.
America does have a problem, because why would you say that, Cardi B? Y'all don't know what she said. Let's chit chat. Then not wanting to be seen as a role model indeed goes too far. Cardi B tells Rolling Stone that she will not be voting in this year's upcoming presidential election. I don't fuck with both of y'all. Now, while Cardi B's fans might not buy her music at a rate in which makes the record label happy, allegedly, she is indeed influential. Cardi B has used her influence in her social media to create a name for her in the political space. You know, her social media, where she has almost 200 million followers on Instagram and about 34 million on Twitter. Question is what it always is. Where is the PR team? Way that Cardi B could have used this interview as an opportunity to encourage people to be informed voters, right? I don't F with either one of them. So what I decided to do is immerse myself in the policies of the person that I am going to vote for, so that at the very least I could be an informed voter. See how now we're encouraging the people who are getting ready to go to the polls to actually know who and what they're voting for, as opposed to...
All right, so now y'all heard this young lady. She seems very passionate about what she believes to be the right thing to do, which is vote for anybody. This is my thing. If Cardi's literally saying, I don't mess with none of the primary candidates, which are the Democrat and the Republican. We all know, yes, there's independent and there's other people on the ballot. But if we're being honest, those people don't stand a chance. So if Cardi's only interest was in the Democrat or the Republican, and she decides, you know what, I don't like none of them, so I'm going to just withhold my vote, how is that a bad thing? Why would she then go on to tell people or encourage people to continue to vote for another party? Because the fact of the matter is, most people have not immersed themselves or even gotten to know anybody other than the primary candidates, the Democrat and the Republican. That's a fact. So I just find that this logic was it was extra flawed. It just doesn't make sense. And it's okay to withhold your vote. That's just my opinion. If you want to go vote, go vote. But in my opinion, if you're going to withhold your vote, withhold it for something that matters. But don't encourage people to vote just because. Now, why is all of this important? Cardi, you got to take your lick, because you done made all these people out here in La La Land who are your followers, because you know you're their leader, believe that you are the guiding light, the guiding force to whatever it is they should do in their lives. So the fact that you're out here saying you're not going to vote, the girls are screaming and kicking. They can't gag enough. They're just all over the place. So Cardi, you got to take the lick on that. But also in Cardi's defense, unfortunately, if Cardi wants to withhold her vote, she can. And I don't think she should be criticized or anything for it, because, you know, it's just not okay. They say this is the land of the free, right? Well, she has the freedom to not vote, guys. And do not be upset because she used her platform for what she believes in. Nobody gets upset when you use yours for what you believe in. Girl, anyway, let me get off of here. Y'all drop down in the comments and let me know what y'all think. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, follow me on all platforms, obviously. And I'll see y'all who's later. Bye.
Mr. Carroll, how you give the voodoo dog time to talk? I don't get no fucking time to talk.
Who the voodoo doll is?
The nigga you just had up here.